Bueno, vamos a hacer la de negro. Ese Darwin. Ah, y como terminamos las de TAS, ahora ya tenemos habilitado acá la nueva zona, digamos. Ah, bueno, vamos a hacer esto. Vamos así y después vamos a tener que llevar a TAS, así que... Digo, a Ned. Entonces voy a tener que... la cambio por Enbridge.
Can love conquer a curse?
Brooke, hey.
So, what's the story?
If Rana was right, Alia's in Sanctum Lucican. We've chased the leads. This is it. We find the Sanctum, Alia's blood magic ritual site, and Docktown's missing people.
Some news between friends. Venatori got Damas. The boss is dead.
What? Who's running the threads?
They'll follow last orders for a bit, then someone grabs control or we fall apart. Time's running out.
Then we've lost ground in Docktown. Great.
Things haven't been rosy.
Alec, the threads used some of the catacombs for smuggling.
The cult pushed us out across the city, but I still know the ways in. What's the favor?
Nev, Brooke, you have news. I wasn't sure you'd tell me.
I said I would.
No, I asked you to, and never mind.
Focus, Rana. We know where Alia's hiding.
Sanctum Lucican is underground, in a lost stretch of catacombs near the Thread Market.
Good. I can help.
I told you what I found. I owed you that. We hand Alia to her latest boss, and how long does she stay caught?
My boss doesn't know I'm here. I'll go around him and get a writ. We'll hand Alia to the cleanest Justicar in the city.
You'll lose your job for that.
I'll live. And Docktown will see people stand up for it.
How many Venatori are we expecting?
Alia's never short on zealots.
You're up for a fight, right?
The people Alia took, are we sure they're...
Alive. If she needs blood for the ritual, she'll want it fresh. If she wants puppets, she needs them alive.
And if you're wrong?
We give people closure.
When will Alia start the ritual? How do we know she hasn't already?
We don't. But I know her. If she was done, she'd have made her next move. A complex ritual takes resources, supplies. Alia's war with the thread slowed her down, but time's short.
Tick-tock.
All right. Let's go.
Now? I need time to...
Give Alia time to know we're moving, and we're dead. The job's simple. We enter the Sanctum, get to the ritual site, and hit Alia by surprise.
Can you get in without the cult noticing?
If we can get into the catacombs, we can get in.
Just hold Alia. I'll catch up.
Alone? You'll get yourself killed. I'll send someone for you.
I'll set a man at the market to get you inside. Just make the cult bleed.
All right, let's get to the thread market.
It was Venatori. They painted... What am I supposed to do? Really?
Yeah, I hate to ask, but how many people has Aelia taken?
That I know for sure, too many.
There, a body.
What's this? He's got something on him.
Alex, man. The Venatori got him first. He was watching Venatori movement, spying on the entrance to Sanctum Lusican. We need to get in there. All right. I've got another way in. Follow me. We get one shot at Aelia. Just one.
We're ready for it.
You all right? Yes, sorry.
They're afraid.
Can't blame them.
No, but it makes them easy targets for the Venatori.
I know.
Siempre hace eso, hay un bug acá que se traba ahí un rato.
We're almost there.
You have a back way into the thread market?
A little something I uncovered. Don't tell Alec. There. Leads the entrance to me.
I'm guessing it isn't simple?
There's a trick to the enchantment. Just need to untangle it.
All right, we're in.
Let's move. Venatori guards. If they report back to Aelia, it's over. Got us from a distance.
We failed the goal!
That goes to you.
Death is our punishment!
We're under fire. Look out!
And now?
The note on the dead man. It mentioned a warehouse.
Bueno, esta zona ya habíamos venido ya. Se había looteado acá, ¿no?
Let's look around. Place is a mess, but look what stands out.
The statue. It's always a statue.
It's our way in. Once we're over there. We're through. Sanctum should be ahead.
So it's not just prisons kept underwater. Your catacombs run there too.
In places. They used to run to every island Minrath has claimed. Some flooded ages ago, or they've been cut off.
Yeah, but not all of them.
Bueno, acá vamos a, antes de ir por la cuerda, vamos acá. A ver, capaz que era por acá. Para agarrar el cofre este.
More of Alia's Venatori.
We're in the right place.
Got us the range. Watch it. Got company to the left.
Alia won't hear from them.
Come on. We need to get inside.
Can't get through here.
Alec will have a back way in, but we need something here, now. There's got to be another end. We're close,
Nev?
I'm fine. This is it. Sanctum Lucicon, the god of night keeping people in the dark. Isn't that perfect? I can feel blood magic here. Alia's getting stronger. And her ritual. I've got a sick feeling it's going to work.
She won't complete the ritual. You have my word.
Trying to cheer me up.
Is it working?
A little.
We've got company. They said the time has come. Alia's getting started.
If we're lucky, she's distracted. But we need to keep moving.
So the blood ritual Alia's doing, she says it's from a risen god, meaning Melkor.
She'd bargain with anyone if he gave her the power, and the city she's after. The fact that he doubled as Dementor's god of night must have made the whole deal sweeter.
What happened here?
A warm-up for the ritual.
Demons!
All the blood magic in this place attracts them.
What a mess. And still no sign of Dogtown's missing people.
The magic from the other side of this barrier. I don't know.
Which means that's the way to go.
A ver. Ah, romper. Bueno, es circunstancial, ¿no? Bueno, este no hace falta ahora sacarlo. Nos tiramos ahí y llega.
In the cage. That's...
He's from Dogtown, a paper seller.
Veilguard. Did you think I wouldn't notice you were here?
Aelia.
Mage blood, all your power. And how do you waste it? Chasing thieves, playing Shadow Dragon, fighting Minrathus.
Nev, can you stop this?
I can stop their hearts faster.
Why these people? Why Dogtown?
I couldn't draw the Magisterium's attention. Not before I had the magic to guide those in power.
Then Dogtown was a test.
Gallus! Help! They don't understand. You won't save them. What do you do for the city now, Gallus? Complain that it's not what you want. I gave Dogtown purpose. The humble serve the righteous. I will raise the city up. Even you will thank me. In fact, I'm waiting.
Acá está lloviendo, mira. Acá también.
Their only chance is if we stop her ritual, break her power.
Nev, are you?
I'm fine. We've got a job to finish.
Nev, Rook, over here.
Rana, Alec, your route through the catacombs still worked. Guessing it was as safe as ours.
Help that you tore through the place.
We aren't done yet.
Not by a long shot.
Alec, sticking around for the fight?
I've got people in the tunnels and I want in. The cult hit Thread territory. We protect our streets.
The threads. Nev, we can bring Aelia in. Let people see her face justice.
Left the Templars to play hero, did we? Scared to get your hands dirty? We did, and it held Aelia off.
So she disappears? Or we spread rumors of murder? Docktown needs hope, not fear.
What? Play nice, lose the zealot, and guess who winds up dead? If scaring cultists does the trick, we'll send a message. Docktown's ours.
Everyone shut it. We've got work to do.
Rook's right. Aelia knows we're here, but there's a chance she's not marked you. Go and stay out of sight. If we can throw a surprise at her, we might have a shot.
All right. What's the plan?
Stop Aelia.
Right. Of course.
One step at a time. Frankly, that's all I can take.
Bueno, yo esto es lo que quería. Este igual no, este es... Yo creo que va a ser la diferencia. Va a potenciar mucho más. Lo que pasa es que no sé dónde está la otra. Yo creo que la de la tienda de dragones sombríos lo compré. Y me parece que después hay un vendedor que también lo tiene. Parece que lo compré. O sea, por eso yo lo tenía en azul. O sea, lo había conseguido en gris, verde, azul. Ahora pasamos a violeta. Igual la build ya va potente. El tema es que no tiene mucho control del campo. Hay que moverse si me vienen a pegar y eso.
Do you feel that, Nev Gallus? The old magic, our legacy. It returns.
You aren't the future, Aelia. You're a murderer.
I am Minrathus. Its dark truth and bright power. The city won't miss you. Docktown won't.
Docktown has you, and they see it.
They just want hope. A chance.
When this is over, I will bring it to them.
You won't. But I'll give it a shot.
No! Your death serves our cause. Proof that those without faith fall.
I've got faith, but not in you.
We'll stop Aelia here.
We can stop her then.
Fill them. Lucican himself chose me. When I take Minrathus, the city will thrive.
That was yours now. The rest?
Don't play nice.
I never do.
The town is finished with you. followers will rise. We will rise to Winter.
Will rise. Try something new.
Throw your life away. It's what you've done already. Minrathus, they're broken. We both know it. I would raise us all. You...
I do what I can. Rana, take Aelia. Make sure Docktown sees it happen.
You tried to stop me before!
And if you escape, I'll find you again. And every time I do, Minrathus will see someone standing against people like you. Aelia's in custody. Fair doesn't always win in Docktown. Maybe it did this time.
Maybe Minrathus can get better.
From one clean win.
Hey, I'll take it. And the next one.
Yeah, me too.
So, what now?
Rana's out of the Templars. I asked her to join me. Docktown could use another investigator. If people need help, someone to stand up for them. Looks like they're stuck with us. I've played this game a long time. Counted on myself for most of it. At the end of the day, that's who I had left. So here we are. We've chased Aelia, faced a couple guards, and somehow you stick.
Shadows stand together.
Sure.
Plus, you're all right. And we're both god-chasing fools. And friends.
Well, here's to that, Rook.
Bueno, ya tenemos a Neb con la completa. Falta Lucani. Bueno, Lucani yo creo que por esto es el último siempre. A ver, la subí a 4, la de los... Señora de la Fortuna. Exploradora del velo, guardias grises, falta poco. Estamos en el faro, ¿no? Sí, igual. Ah, Taz quiere hablar. Vamos a hablar con Taz. Voy a chequear los dragones sombríos, pero sé que esa ya la había subido yo.
I got word from a Qunari linguist. Not Antam, real Qunari. She can translate the tablet for me. Wants to meet on my beach in Ravane.
You need company?
Maybe. Yeah. Just let me know when you're free.
Bueno, ir ahí. Vamos a chequear. Vamos a subir todas las tiendas porque ya tengo los materiales, ya da igual. Así ya reviso todo ya. Este fue creo la primera que subí, pero quiero chequear.
Thanks for the tip off. Got people clear.
Get the new supplies. See anything you like?
Sí. Sí, este ya lo había visto.
Keep safe out
Bueno,
there.
vamos acá, vamos a ver la de los cuervos. Que también está... La tengo a tope. Igual en esta no pasó nada porque no se actualiza, digamos. Como quedó, queda. O sea, la puedes ir subiendo, pero no se actualizan. Si está el mango, no se actualizan las cosas. Queda como, creo que la tenía en nivel 2, algo así. Ah, compramos eso. Da igual, igual. Ah, quiero ir a ver otra cosa acá. El Emporio Negro, a ver si trae cosas nuevas o qué así.
Few people are worthy of an invitation, you know. I should put that on the sign. I should get a sign.
No, creo que tiene lo mismo de antes. Actualiza. Precisión ahora también le otorga 25% de penetración a su golpe crítico. El siguiente ataque cargado final será un golpe crítico. Ah, está bueno, pero igual... Está bueno para encima la build que tengo, pero como a Hardy no la llevo. Bueno, ya vimos dragones sombríos, los cuervos. Vamos a ver los vigías. Creo que la había subido, pero así ya chequeo todo.
Lichdom suits, Emmerich.
Arm yourselves.
Sí, sí, porque había comprado el bastón, que al final decidí no usar. Porque... Para ver, ¿esta cuál es? Ropaje pálido. A ver. Voy a ver después cómo me queda esto. Cuervos, vigías, dragones. Vamos con los señores de la fortuna, a ver qué está al mango. Me parece que no los llegué a subir esto. Y este tiene el cuchillo Para la daga que necesito. Sí, hay que
Free
subir.
tactical sheath with any purchase, worth at least 50 gold.
Ahí está este. Mejora el poder de las técnicas. No sirve mucho, pero bueno, para el control. Se lo compra el pedo igual. Ya no me sirve.
For gold and
Dragones, cuervos, vigías, fortuna. Y bueno, nos queda el bosque. Vamos a subirlo. Y el otro que faltan 200 puntos llegamos enseguida. Estoy lleno de objetos, así que... Igual, como siempre digo, si sigo haciendo misiones se va a subir igual. Pero bueno, ya que estamos... Mira, creo que vendiéndole esto ya llegamos. Ahí está. Ah, este no es el que tengo. Y ahora vamos a los guardas. Le vendo todo y subimos igual. Ah, están los grifos acá.
Is Martin staying here?
Rook, good to see you.
1570. A ver, esto... No, no la está usando. Bueno, ya está. Ya están todas las tiendas. Vamos, ¿cuál hacemos? Estas son todas chill, digamos, son la última. Sería la misión despedida desde las tramas de los compañeros, ¿no? Falta la de Lucanis, pero bueno, en algún momento va a salir.
Hey, I'm ready to help out whenever you need me, I mean.
Enna Bellanaris. From the form, we bring forth the eternal. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
No one should have to deal with this sort of thing alone.
I guess I'm still not used to it. Having someone in my life like you, it's nice. Especially now, it doesn't make it hurt less, but it makes me feel like I can deal with the hurt. You know? Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's close to what we've always done. The Dalish, I mean. But the ancient elves used Veilfire to show our connection to the Fade. Or so the archive tells me anyways. I think it's what Syrian would have wanted.
Does he really deserve it?
Yeah, he does.
Then let's do it.
Right. On to the first brazier. Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess.
Y me olvidé de probarme esa skin, pero bueno, no importa. Da igual. No estábamos en el faro. Si volvemos al faro. Este es como un ritual. Es un ritual funerario, ¿no?
Belara,
Hey, Erilyn.
look, if you need to talk, let me know. It's great to see how happy Rook makes you. Just, you know, if you need another friend, I'm here. Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
A third we grant to the stars, to speak your life to the firmament. Am I doing this right? I don't know. The archive wasn't much help. It told me the words, but words are only part of it. Rituals aren't just about what you say, it's why and how you say it.
It was always going to be messy. The Evanurus made sure of that. We are still our people, and reclaiming who we were starts here.
Syrian made it sound so simple. Learn the past, and then live it. But so much is different. Who we are now is as important as who we were. I just wish it were easier. Okay, let's head to the next brazier.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier.
So, what do you think is out there?
I don't know. Could be anything, really. That's kind of the magic. Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
A third we grant to the sea, to carry you to distant shores. Syrian always wanted to see what was across the ocean. Not Pervalin, I mean really across the other parts of the world. I wonder if the Evanurus ever left Thetis.
They were bloodthirsty conquerors. I doubt an ocean would stop them.
So there could be elves in other places too. Without the Exalted Marches, without Tevinter, what does that even look like? Maybe better, or maybe not, but different? More of us alive, and probably free? Okay, on to the next one. Okay, one more brazier to go. I'd hoped that the archive might change, now that Anaris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
So, not so much then.
I had to threaten to send it into an active volcano.
So why are I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
And a third we return to the infinite, to find their way to the sanctum of the eternal. And that's it. The words we used to say, according to the archive at least. It's close to what we say now. Not the same, but nearly. And it's what he would have wanted.
You think you'll be okay?
I didn't think I would be, but I'm okay. Not amazing, not great, but okay. We found it. That connection. What Syrian and I were looking for. When he came back, it hurt again. Worse, almost. But this time, I got to say goodbye. And now I have to live my life. That's all I can do, for either of us.
It's good you were there for your brother. And now you can live your life for you.
I will. There's so much to do. So much to still learn from the archive. I don't know what our people's future looks like. But now they know their past. And they have a future. I hope you've found peace. Wherever you are now. Dareth, Shiral, and Belanaris. Syrian, I love you.
Obliterate them!
Curiosity. Where is it?
I'm afraid Manfred's gone.
Bring it. Back. Spike, leave it. I want. No.
Thank you, Lucanus. It's all right. Spirits are often confused by death, especially amongst their own.
It should be here.
Yes, I know.
Tanta conversación esa. Nunca la había tenido. Bueno, como no volvimos al faro, vamos a seguir con esto. Después cuando, bueno, vaya al faro, me fijo en la esquina esa. No sé si esa que compré.
Antoine, how's the training going?
Bien. One moment. Darkspawn have been spotted. The villagers are in trouble. Rally to your positions. Go! Go!
Save the hassle and go straight to bribery. If it's edible, it'll do.
I did try food. They were more interested in eating my hand.
They won't stop there.
What's the matter, Antoine? A bird getting the best of you?
Yes, well, the problem is they aren't stupid. They can't see it's not real. They're clever.
And bored. So you mix it up.
Yes. Yes. But how?
Well...
Wait, what's happening?
Look! It's Darkspawn! Get it!
No, 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 no!
That did it.
Bueno, volvemos al faro, a ver. Taz quiere hablar. Vamos a ver la esquina esa y...
Balara.
A ver... Esta. Sí, bueno, esta es de... También de... Es de Nevarra también. Ahora voy a probarla, está buena. Vamos a probarla como queda. Ahora vamos con Harding. Ah, hay que hablar con Taz.
Hey, you up for drinks? I'm taking Balara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying.
Sounds fun. I'm in.
Bueno, esta es la misión esa que pasan en todos lados en YouTube. Pero bueno, ahora vamos con Harding. Que esa también es la misión final de ella.
Stalgard should be around here somewhere.
I hope he's fully recovered from being trapped in the rock.
I hope so too, but the Kalsharok dwarves are tough. I'd like to see Kalsharok. Do you think Stalgard would take me? Should I ask him? Would that be rude?
Only if you ask, Ridley.
They're wary of outsiders, but I could learn so much about the dwarves, about myself. Maybe once things have settled down a bit.
No está mal, La capa queda agua. Queda bien la capa. O sea, la que tenía también estaba bien, pero es como de cadáver. Esta no queda mal.
Of course. Stalgard told me about this place. The mountain is rich with lyrium, and the dwarves built this outpost to trade with Tevinter. As long as a dwarf stayed within the fort's walls, it would be as though they hadn't left the stone. They could keep their caste, name, and status.
Right. Traditional dwarves are particular about avoiding the surface.
The Kalsharok don't care about those rules, but Orzammar does.
Is it just me, or does it feel different now?
You're right. Something's different. Maybe it's because the expression of the Titan's pain that looked like me doesn't live here anymore.
I can't believe that made perfect sense.
I'll just move this rock out of our way. I'm on it.
Is this entire mountain a Titan?
It's been still for so long. I can't tell where it begins and ends. It's big, though. They all were. Those rocks I can move were all parts of the Titans once. Once I knew, I couldn't forget it. Now I sense them all the time, whether they're dead or just sleeping. The story of their fall is the story of our birth. It's why we don't dream, why we're resistant to lyrium, and the reason we feel the earth in our guts. Got it. We sold lyrium to the Tevinter Imperium. Titan blood, our blood, traded for gold. So they could use it for magic. The elves stole lyrium from the Titans to make themselves bodies. And eons later, we gave it to a new generation of mages. All on our own. It's sad, isn't it? They mined lyrium here, too. Isn't that a little ghoulish? Lyrium is the blood of our ancestors. Maybe ancestors isn't the right word. We were part of them. We were them. I don't know the right word.
Some dogs float around the deep roads on the way here.
Silent shade kept them away for a time.
Will there be bad things?
It is hard to say. They seem different now, but there will always be the truth.
Ah, acá era buenísimo. Era en esta misión.
I'm told I must. To share what we know close to the bend. They affect those cities. The Shapers are all right. But the Assembly will ignore everything you have to say, of course.
I hope you're courteous.
You're telling me I'm courteous? Do I look all right?
You look fine.
Fine. What does fine mean? Are the back of my robe sprinkled?
Ladies hiding will not care.
Oh, there he is. Veilguard.
Better not tell you related to me.
Good. We are all here. I wanted you to meet my sister, Dura. She is a steward of Kalsharok's memories. A historian.
We have heard of your gifts. We wanted to meet you. To learn from you.
From me?
About the Titans. About our past.
You came here to meet me. To talk to me?
They came here for you, not me.
I've learned so much, but I know there's still more to discover. I could tell you what I've learned, but maybe it's better if I show you. Hear the song of the stone. You children of Titans.
This is the eternal hymn.
The prayer and the proclamation.
Ezezsg.
I felt it. I felt the Titans.
I opened my heart to all of you, but I could hold it only for a moment.
But there was an eternity in that moment. Thank you.
No. Thank you. Being here with you, with all of you, I finally understand. We will carry the Titans in our hearts, but it is no longer their time. It is ours.
Velar a qué hablar. Y creo que tenía 2 de estas, ¿no?
Oh, Rook, you're here. Good. I had a question for my story.
Sure. What kind of question?
Oh, well, a personal one, I guess. Maybe not. Never mind.
Oh, come on, I'm curious now.
Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna do this. So I'm having fun. It's different, but neat. And the fighting bits are going well. So's the romance, especially now that we're, well, you know, together.
And we've managed it without any serious fighting bits.
Yeah.
So what's your question?
It's my hero. I know who they are, what they look like, all of that. But I can't figure out the why.
Why what?
Why they do it. Risk it all. Save the world. Well, you're a hero. I mean, a real one. So why are you doing all this?
You could ask yourself the same question. Everything you do, you're doing for others. I admire that.
I mean, I just do what needs to be done.
So, being a hero, then?
I guess so. It's hard to think of it that way. We are going up against a god. Multiple gods, actually. That feels heroic. To me, at least. And we're saving the world.
And I'm glad I'm saving it with you.
So am I. Glad, for you. I think about that forest when we met. Fell out of a bush and there you were. And all I could think was, wow. You were so, well... Anyways, I think about it a lot. And about how lucky I was. And how lucky I am now. Okay, good talk. Thank you. I'll see you later, Rook.
Bueno, las dos de estas. Vamos con esta que está... esta es más personal. Y bueno, vamos con los compañeros, igual después la encontramos ahí. Esta es más personal. Bueno, acá están las misiones, pero eso lo hacemos después todavía. Quiero terminar con los compañeros. A ver acá. Quería ver una cosa. Acá no... Bueno, después sí, ahora después cuando venga acá a explorar. Y esta túnica queda bien, yo creo. Quizá me la deje, Acá nos encontrábamos con Taz siempre cuando charlábamos.
Avatosh, the air has been running from the storm all afternoon. You came just in time for it. There are others here as well, up the beach.
Yeah, it's okay. We came to meet them.
Kunari, not Antam, but real Kunari, like us. Their little ship avoided the Antam. They asked how I was. They told me I could go back to Parvalan with them, if I wanted.
What do you mean the air is running away from the storm?
We think of air as being nothing. But if you have felt a driving wind, you know it has weight. On a calm, sunny day, the air rests on you like a warm, thick blanket. When a storm is coming, the air pushes on you less. We say that it is afraid, running from the storm.
You can feel the difference in the air?
Some of us use tools to measure it. Some of us can feel it in old aches, or the way your body knows the sun is rising.
Sounds like the Kunari are pressuring you.
No, they are not the Antam. They asked if it would help me. I think that I'm ready. And I think staying here would make me sad, now that Shathan is gone.
Yeah.
You have grafted your mother's horn to yours.
Yeah. Alchemist with the Lords did it for me. It'll grow now like my own.
And she will always be with you.
Hey, Before we go, I brought food. It's probably not as good as she makes it.
Thank you, Evatash. I will eat the fruit. Be safe. Do not stay out too long in the storm.
Right. Let's go see what the damn tablet says.
I've got your back.
Thanks. The Qunari translator said she had to give the translation in person.
That's a little odd.
Yep. Come on.
Did the translator at least give you a hint of what the tablet said?
Nope.
And she wouldn't say why we had to meet in person instead of just sending a translation?
Nope again. Sorry. No food today. Next time.
Probably get all soggy anyway.
This is good. Simple.
Wet?
You're the one who keeps throwing rocks. Come on. No sense putting it off.
They got a ship past the Antom and the Raveni fleet?
It's a small ship. Probably snuck by with all the smugglers.
You are Evatash and Rook. Shathan, who served as your Tomasran, was a friend to me.
Are you really going to be able to help Karash like you offered?
Yes. The Antom hurt many in the Qun when they launched their invasion on the south. Karash will go to those who heal the mind. It speaks well of Shathan that she helped him.
You study ancient Qunari language like Shathan did?
Yes, I study both the language and the culture of the first expedition. My hope is that by learning more of the first expedition, we can improve our understanding of ourselves.
What have you got for us?
Before I give you the translation, I must explain. What you learn here, I ask that you hold to yourself. What is there is sacred.
I wouldn't have learned it without Rook.
Then we will respect your trust. The tablet's message must only be spoken. It must not be written down.
So that's why you couldn't just send a letter?
Yes, the tablet warned us against doing so. I remember the words, but please, bring your fire to the tablet so that I can show you. By Dragon's fire, these words are revealed. Trust no story not hidden this way. When the adversary came, we mixed our blood with dragons to fight. Protect those with fire. They see what we cannot. We fled across the sea, but there is no safety here. We have sickened, and will soon die. If more of us come from across the sea, then the adversary will follow. Beware the devouring storm.
What kind of Vashadan is this?
Sounds like the ancient Qunari had some trouble of their own.
Whatever else is unclear, this offers proof that Tosh and others like them should hold a place of honor under the Qun. We were wrong to send them to the Antom as simple soldiers. And Shathan was right in taking you from us. She succeeded where we failed.
And she died for it.
I'll go check on them. All right. Where'd they go? Found him. After all this, if I break my neck climbing up here in the rain, Harding, you owe me for this. Hey, Tosh.
All that work. All the ancient Kunari crap that she died for. And what's the secret? More work? More responsibility? She can't just leave me with this. She can't just leave me.
She never left you. She's right there on your horn. She'll be there whenever you need her.
The Kunari thought I was a mistake. The Dragon King thought I was a weapon. Shazan was the only one who believed in me. The Kunari want me to help them, protect them. What do I do with that?
The Kunari forgot the old stories. They messed up. You're gonna kick their ass until they remember again.
Like they'll listen to me.
According to that tablet, they have to.
We need the Kunari ready for whatever comes next. Whether it's the Devouring Storm or something else. They need to be united.
Most of the Antam broke away from the Qun, including any other Adari.
Then we need to get them back. And the Antam. They don't know how to live outside the Qun.
That's a good start.
I'm gonna make the Qun more like what it's supposed to be. When she taught me it was. I can do that for you. Tama.
Bueno, nos queda la otra, que esta también es chill. Esta es la que ponen en todos lados en YouTube. Porque tiene una contenido word.
Hey.
So, Tash prized the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
Oh, my.
What kind of statue was this?
Big snake.
Not bad.
Not bad? It's a giant snake. What would have been better than that?
Dragon.
Maybe. I've seen dragons, though. Never a giant snake.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tash whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Tash is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it, sorry.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barb.
Oh, okay.
A barb?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune, from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crews, not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a barb. Oh, there we go.
Any reason you can't just apologize?
Sometimes people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a barve, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay, yes, some people might do that.
Pulling a barve puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tosh is back.
Oh, Tosh isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
Isabella's apology work for you, Tosh?
Yeah. I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean, to the, Lords.
Oh. Thanks.
Anyway, where was I? So, there Tosh is, thigh-deep in a snake's maw and still holding the giant ruby in one hand. I yelled that we'll get them out of there, and Tosh just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll meet you in the middle!"
Okay, the stomach, I get, but did it really have...
Hey, who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well... I don't know what.
It's fine.
No. They're your favorite.
I think Tosh will survive, Balara.
No, Rook. Tosh loves cheese wands.
Tosh loves everything. Nothing like running down dragons to build up an appetite.
It's the fire breathing. I have to eat more to build up stuff in my gut.
I know what I have to do. I'm pulling a barve. 1, 2, 3.
Heart's in the right place. Form's a little sloppy, though.
Bend your knees.
Bueno, ya estaría. Regresa. Claro, es todo ahí en Rivain, pero vamos al faro. A ver si alguien tiene algo para decir, si no. Bueno, nos vamos a Rivain. Esto todavía le falta. La misión principal, ¿cuál era? Habla con Solas.
A word when you have a moment. Greetings. I am Sia Rowan. I help the spirits in this area.
You help them?
I speak with them and for them, and sometimes they speak through me. We keep this land safe for spirits, so that no harm comes to them or to the people who live here. That is why I ask for your help.
Right. What do you need me to do?
Years ago, when mages rebelled across southern Thedas, Templars from the southern Chantry marched upon Ravine. They declared our mages criminals and killed many of us. The unacknowledged pain of that injustice twists spirits into demons. Stop the demons and let compassion ease that pain, and the land will be safer.
I'll see what I can do.
¿Ves? Bueno, vamos hasta allá. Creo que hay 4 misiones acá. Esta es una.
Mercenaries, scavengers moving in after the Dragon King's fall.
Bueno, esto es porque, claro, los santos ya se fueron. Porque matamos al día. Creo que es ahí arriba es, entonces subimos por acá.
I see we've company. Ah, impresionante. Igual es verdad que a los muertos vivientes les saco más porque tienen debilidad a necrótico, pero eso potenció un montón la build con esto. Y encima ahora puedo tiro la habilidad para gastar el mana a propósito para que me aumente acá el daño. Y esta, bueno, esta necesitaría 3 puntos para llegar a esta. Esta es asalto duración. El relámpago ataca a un enemigo al azar que esté cada 2 segundos. ¿Y cuánto dura esto? Si no podía probar esta también. Porque los tira al piso. No, pero este no me conviene, ¿ves? No, vamos a dejar así.
Glinting, gleaming, stealing us with steel, splinters flying as they kick in the door to our home.
El siguiente lugar es ahí. Bueno, esta zona ya estaba liquidada.
Yes, Spite? No. No, you and Lucanus most definitely need to keep your skin. It doesn't matter that my own is gone now. His is perfectly healthy.
Claro, el demonio se quiere sacar la piel, pero si hace eso mata a Lucani. Y Emrich ya no tiene. Emrich son muertos vivientes. Pero lástima que Me gustaría ponerle la skin que tenga la calavera.
There's a fight ahead.
Behind you, Roar! Ah, well done.
Baking in my armor. So much hotter here than back in Ferelden. Kill on sight. But they don't look like abominations. They just look sad.
Ah, encima, ahora me cuesta 200 de mana me cuesta lanzarla, claro, por el cuchillo ese. Bueno, esto ya está, a ver. Ah, es acá. Esta es otra, ¿no? El tesoro perdido. Bueno, acá habíamos agarrado las antorchas.
I spy trouble ahead. Excellent. All safe?
Ah, y les mejoré todo a 10 a los compañeros, no me acuerdo. Ah, sí. 10, sí. Sí, yo le había mejorado todo. Darwin, 2 puntos. Más. Este de acá.
We ran, but they chased us. We tried to surrender, but they killed us as we knelt. The spirits roar as the fire comes. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The wood will always be scorched, but the rain has washed away the fire and smoke. Thank you.
Mira Lucanis, a pesar que lo tenemos así, está subiendo, va. Digo eso porque lo estamos llevando. Escalado de daño basado en la salud, que falta aumento 50%. Ah, vamos por este lado. Tenemos ahí, acá hay varias cosas también. Ah, me falta una cosa acá para vamos abajo. Igual es una... Es una boludez, pero... Ah, sí.
Over there.
They're cutting us down!
Acá, pero también puedo gastar el maná haciendo esto. Que gasta 50, me había olvidado de eso. Bueno, acá, esta partecita de acá que estaba bloqueada. Es para agarrar eso nomás. Ya me acordé por qué me falta una parte de entreviso. Porque faltan unas misiones, ahora me estoy acordando. Pero se destraban con... Capaz que más adelante.
Get ready.
It's over.
Greetings and welcome. You stand in Ravane, home of magic, danger, and adventure. Tell me, if you will, do you hunger for excitement?
I'm not against adventure. What have you got?
A Ravani Lord of Fortune was following a map leading to buried treasure. Sadly, Ritzinger attempted to loot a treasure chest mid-battle. Understandable enthusiasm, and I remember them fondly. But you can carry out their final wishes to find this treasure no matter the danger, and earn gold and glory.
If you give me the map, I'll see what I can do.
Bueno, estos son sobre un tesoro. Vamos a hacerla. Antes de avanzar. Total, podemos hacer viajar por ahí. Bueno, acá hay que buscar un esqueleto. Igual van a salir enemigos, así que ya te van a dar una pista de dónde es.
Are those pirate corpses?
Guess we're not the only ones after the treasure.
¿Dónde estaba? Acá.
I notice you never say demon around me.
Watchers avoid the word. It begets unfortunate expectations.
With just a name?
Spirits are mirrors of our emotions, and we, the unconscious creators of their environments. This discord between you and Spite, Lucan.
More pirate corpses. How big was their
Nicely done, Rook.
About that subject from before. This discord between you and Spite, Lucanus, may lie in that phenomenon.
I need to control him, that's all.
Sí, ahora hay todos mercenarios ahí. Deben estar enfrentándose a los... A ver. Ah, muertos vivientes. Pensé que eran los... solo de... Los depredadores, esos. Los chiquitos. Los... Parecen como dragón. Dinosaurios pequeños.
I'm guessing that one is their captain. Fantastic route.
Is everyone intact?
You have found it!
Wait. Did you know where the treasure was the whole time?
You had to find it yourself. The real treasure was the journey. Now, Ritzinger would have used this to purchase a new ship. Since their last caught fire and burned, I believe a lady was involved. But the gold and glory are yours now, to use as you will. Adventure!
Ah, este es el cinturón, mira. Era el tesoro este, a ver. Usar una poción, ya no te reserva. Usar una poción ahora otorga. Recuperas toda tu salud cuando... Ah, es simplemente para... Por el tema de la definitiva, no aporta nada. Y este no está mal, a ver. Y podría usar este. Ya que me aumenta el 15 más el daño, más que usar esta. ¿Para qué quiero la definitiva, la verdad? Si ni la uso. Unión del vigía. Ahora voy a tener que ver a ver quién. ¿Quién tiene esto, no? Tendré que revisar no, encima todos los vendedores. O si no, buscar en... Voy a tener que buscar en internet a ver quién lo tiene para ser más rápido. Descubre la historia. Bueno, esta es otra, ¿eh?
Ready when you are.
There! Try! More pressure!
Cosa que tanto ese de ahí arriba. Sí, lo que podría hacer es tirar la habilidad a la 1. Estamos a nivel 49, ¿no? Sí. Tiro esta. Así me gasto todo el maná y así hago más daño. Y empiezo a pegar. Cuando llego de vuelta la tiro de vuelta. Zona de destrucción. Aumento el radio. Encima, mira, también obtengo este bonus. Me parece que voy a potenciar esta. Así aprovecho más la build, pero igual la build ya va. Ah, tenemos que ir más. Ya va excelente, muy potente.
Now that I'm a lich, I've been divesting myself of some possessions. Would you care for a case of Veilguard port bottled in 28, Lucanus?
In 28? You had to ask.
I wanted it to go to someone who'll appreciate it. Unlike Taj, who described my 39 Selene as smelling like a 2-week-old cow.
They don't even know what wine is in Ravane.
Vamos a abrir esto de ahí. Este era medio troll porque tenemos que ir de ese lado y después venir de este lado. Creo que ahí hay uno también. Pero bueno, desde acá ya lo podemos hacer. Medio troll está. Tengo que venir de este lado. Esta es otra misión, pero bueno, ya la activé. Al leer eso ya la activé. Después está el puzzle woke, que está allá arriba. Hay una puerta que ahora se abrió porque antes como estábamos en misión. Ah, hay otro cofre también. Vamos a activar esto.
Of course.
Acá, la puerta de acá, ¿no? Esta puerta estaba cerrada. Y hay unos...
Where did you learn to cook, Lucanus?
I used to help the kitchen staff in the villa when I was a boy. It gave me something to do between lessons with Katerina.
So it's not a pro skill for hiding poisons in food?
It's good for that too. But I mostly just wanted to know how to make churros.
A ver... Estamos con... guarda Kunari. Estas son las notas, ¿no? Había otra... Allá, sí. Ahí hay una cosa de corrupción. Vamos por acá mejor. Hay uno abajo, ¿no? Ah. Va a tener que pegarle otra vez. Ah, pero se rompió. Ah, quedó este. Y ahora nos vamos ahí. Sí, bueno, da lo mismo ahora. Podemos subir por allá también, pero la distancia es la misma, sí. Quizá tarde un poco más acá porque tengo que ir por esta baranda. Y ahora bueno, estamos con esa y se viene el puzzle woke. Acá hay un... Ah, sí, yo me acordaba de eso.
Me, or is this rage demon especially angry?
Ese está más bien. Ah, para que de aquí. Se quedó justo. ¡Guau! Me escupe fuego.
An end to the fury of Shark's Mouth.
Bueno, acá está el puzzle woke que vamos a hacerlo. Y la otra ya la terminé. Bueno, la onda es así. A ver. El que es hombre a su izquierda. Y el no binario hacia atrás. Este es una mujer. Este es el hombre. Este a su izquierda. El no binario, a ver. Amade este. El que no sabe escribir, atrás. Y después disparó derecho y la otra hacia adelante. O sea, una hay que dejarla y la otra hacia su derecha. A ver este. Entonces esta. Hacia su derecha para acá. Bueno, ahora ya se abrió la puerta. Acá creo que había bastante, claro, 3 cofres creo que era. Había un bastón interesante, ¿no? A ver, este. De absorción, esta arma absorbe salud al impactar. Ya no obtienes salud de las pociones. Y en realidad este tampoco sirve. Igual es verdad, saca un poco más, pero... Eso solo, porque este, mira, tengo 25% de daño a distancia, 25 15 en el punto débil. Bueno, esto no importa. Y encima esto, mucho mejor, es verdad. Mucho mejor el bastón que tengo. Y bueno, esto ya estaría, ya tenemos todo. 100%. La costa de Rigain, esto 100%. Bueno, Treviso falta porque ahora me estoy acordando que faltan misiones. El bosque está, la encrucijada está, la necrópolis también, ciudad portuaria también. Y este sí, falta una misión también. Vamos a Treviso a ver si aparece algo, alguna misión. No, no parece que hay que avanzar en la historia. Vamos al faro si nadie tiene nada que decir. Sigo con la principal. Ah, tengo que ir a ver el coso. No sé si buscarlo ahora. Unión del Vigía. Más allá que igual... Lo más importante es 15% de daño, o sea... Después lo otro... Pero... Ah, y encima este tampoco. Daño de arma en golpes críticos. Este es muy bueno y no lo conseguí el último. Ese también va... Pero bueno, yo había chequeado eso. Unión del Vigía. Bueno, yo lo tengo en azul porque me parece que hay dos que ya encontré. Para ver. Está bien. Bueno, la cagué porque había un vendedor de Treviso que lo tenía. A ver si hay una conversación. No. Este lo tiene, el de los vigías. Pero me perdí. Claro, pues pasa que yo la build la tenía distinto. Pero bueno, no hace falta llevarlo al 100. Ya con tener 15% más de daño necrótico ya.
Ever more to do.
Este, ¿ves? Este tiene la... Bueno, lo llevamos a Violeta. Y después, bueno, la vendedora de Treviso, que ya no está... Treviso quedó devastado, así que... Bueno, vamos a las consolas.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. I do not know how you have found your dealings with the Dalish. Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You and Elganon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him. But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I've found most objectionable. You have met him now, heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind, and you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
He uses his power to crush any opposition.
Yes. He is far more powerful than I am, and he wields that power like a graceless bludgeon. When I defeat an enemy, it is because I outsmarted them, because I was right. When he does, it is only because he was stronger.
Outsmarting someone and being right aren't exactly the same thing.
Aren't they?
Alright, I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
I suspect them calling Elgranon and Gillenane and all the rest gods didn't go over well with you.
Indeed. To see that the history the Dalish worked so hard to preserve was the propaganda of tyrants was vexing. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And every mage knows that what we see in the Fade might not be literally true.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
I'll have to take your word for that.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
Yeah, you were.
A mistake I shall endeavor not to repeat. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
What about the Inquisitor? Does he not count as a friend?
He was useful. But there were others I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. Cole, a spirit of compassion, I helped adapt to our new world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgernon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
The odds on this were never good, but we've already beaten them once. We have a job to finish, and 2 gods to kill. We don't get to wallow in wine, because no one else is taking this fight.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
Wardens have run dry. Nothing new is moving in the deep roads.
And the Veil Jumpers couldn't find any trace of Elgranon or his archdemon.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time, Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Finding the gods is our first priority. Following those supplies is our best chance.
Don't forget, the Shadow Dragons had our back at Lavendel. We should hear them out.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything he's been doing in the south, we owe him an update.
I'll let him know.
Keep your weapons ready. We don't know when the gods will show themselves again. Be prepared for anything. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Bueno, ahí aparecieron varias misiones. Compañeros, no, todavía no. No quieren charlar. Ah, sí, averigua. Vamos a hacer esto primero. De secundaria parece que no hay.
Thanks for the tip-off. Copy.
You spend far too much time here, Dorian.
This is where all my favorite people are. Besides, I have news, and every messenger bird I've met is dreadful at nuance.
The damn Venatori up to no good again?
What else? The cult lost people in Arlethan, and leadership has fallen to Knight Commander Lenos. He aims to bring the city to its knees.
But Minrathous is already falling apart.
I know. While the Varantis' attack on the city could have been much worse, the people's fear in the aftermath is palpable.
And the rumors about the Archon are true. He's dead. Assassinated during the Dragon's rampage. The palace has tried to keep the news from spreading until a new Archon steps up.
And no one has?
No one dares. Not with the Venatori circling like vultures. The risen gods are preparing for something big. And for that, they need fear. Chaos.
More fear? More chaos? Haven't the Venatori done enough?
Restraint is not exactly their strong point, Rook. Lenos is the key to all of it. First, we stop what he's planning for Minrathous.
And then we find out what the gods are preparing for.
Let's hope it stays that simple. One of Lenos' Venatori associates is often at the Cobbled Swan. Let's see what we can get from him.
We? Dorian, you can't be going yourself.
It's the Swan. Everyone goes to the Swan.
I'll head out right now.
Espera, a ver, dije que iba a hacer eso. No, vamos a hacer esta. Total, tenemos la otra, así que vamos a priorizar esta.
Rook stopped the Anton. Took down their comic maker. He did your job for you. He's a hero.
Just a meddling busybody. Where was Rook when the dragon attacked our city?
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from taking over.
Jacobus?
I'm fine. But I'm not going to be a part of this.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
The contact, they aren't a crow? Can we trust them?
It isn't a crow, but they know the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
People in this city continue to sicken and die. Do you not have other more pressing matters to attend to?
So where are we meeting?
Near the field hospital, where the market used to be.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
Even with what happened to Treviso, your fight against the gods is spoken of by many. You have respect, and no small admiration.
From who, though? That's the question.
There's really no clue who it is?
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you, when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
What about the human help the Anton was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
You trust them? Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
If we can remove the Butcher and weaken the Antam, then perhaps Treviso can start to heal from the Blight. With luck, this informant is our key to that. Find them, Rook. Hear what they have to say. Our informant is near the field hospital, Rook.
They said you'd know them on sight.
Remember, there are injured people there. Don't damage anything.
Ahora me acordé de una cosa, pará. Antes de ir vamos al Emporio Negro, porque puede ser que ahí esté el cinturón que tenía en el vendedor.
Prices are not negotiable. Do not taunt the monster beneath the floorboards. But with...
Bueno, seguimos.
Unknown contact. This is a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Eldanon and Gillinan are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk. Okay, Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
presume.
The Butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Ontom flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You expect me to believe the Butcher of Treviso?
I butcher lying cattle. They don't deserve what they have. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
You knew I was coming. Cut to the chase and tell me where the gods want the ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city. So, you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself off the plate. Finish him off. We need to go after the Butcher. So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso? That's what's happening?
By turning himself into a monster.
Everyone's acting like normal. Like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
I see. My Treviso. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver. And fighting his own Ontom.
I very much doubt that whatever he's become can tell us the gods' plans.
We have to hope he's still in there.
Trouble ahead.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city! This is the power the gods give!
Butcher, where is the ritual?
So beautiful, but not like Treviso.
Have them now! Final ritual. Use and cure.
There's nothing left of him.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
The butcher kept his word.
If I could have killed him without giving him what he wanted, I would have. Least he gave us what we came for, though.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it. What's left of it, anyways.
You gutless traitor. You weren't powerless against the Butcher. You were working with him.
I don't expect you to understand this, but sometimes governance means not showing your entire hand.
You sold Treviso out to the Antam.
I did what I did to help this city, to save it, to keep my people from being slaughtered like cattle by the Antam. And you let us suffer and sicken in favor of Menrathis. I gave up the crows, you gave up the whole city. Treviso is dying, Rook, and its killer wears your face.
I've met some terrible people lately, even without counting Elgadon and Gillenane. You're right up there in some pretty august company. What if Treviso's people could have fought back, could have rallied to the city's defense? But the Antam kept them weak, let them die. That happened because of a choice you made. I live with the consequences of my decisions. Can you say the same?
You live with nothing, Rook. You have the luxury of distraction, of defining all your actions by the greater good. So take your team to Tearstone Island. Face Elgarnon and Gillenane, strike them down. Or don't. Either way, Treviso is dying. But it's still mine. Leave its funerary rites to one who cared enough about this city to make themselves its villain.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The governor betrayed us all. And for what? A city that is sick, and whose recovery will be measured in years.
I take it you heard? The Butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Whatever the Antam are looking for, Avenci's giving it to them.
The Blight changes things. Even the Antam fear it. The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
Something always bothered me about Avenci.
Many things bothered me about Avenci. Yet I did not spot the most important one.
This wasn't a failure. You gave us the name we needed.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The Butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Avenci all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Avenci will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
When Avenci left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it, and that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
Avenchi keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's anger grab at power.
We'll stop Avenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Avenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Avenchi.
If you truly want to help Treviso recover from the Blight, help us deal with the governor.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
Bueno, dijo que nos va a avisar. Eso quiere decir... Eso quiere decir que vamos acá y ahora ya nos avisa. Ahí está. Ah, mira, Neb quiere hablar. Ya nos van a decir que ya saben dónde está, ¿no?
Up for a trip to the Cobbled Swan?
Why? What's happening?
Nothing that I know of. With Aelia taken care of, I thought we'd check in. Maybe enjoy the Swan for once?
Bueno, esta es la última de... La última de Neb. Ah, hay una charla con Lucanis.
Spite will not stop demanding revenge for Treviso. Is there any more we can do?
Bueno, una charla bien corta. Estaba pensando lo de la skin. O sea, está buena la skin. Pero bueno, quizás me voy a poner la que tenía antes. No está mal este ahora. A ver esta. La de los Santa. Esta es otra de los... ¿Esto qué es? Está mal. Esto es lo mismo, pero... Esta no me quedaba mal, la verdad. Bueno, vamos a poner la de esta. Nos vamos acá. Al bar, ¿no? Sí. Reúnete con Dorian. Reúnete con... Hay tres misiones.
All the contracts I did in the winter, and I never did find out who paid for them.
You think it might have been the Shadow Dragons?
If someone else wanted the Venatori dead enough to hire me, I bet they'd know about it.
We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long. There's Dorian.
Thought the cart was done when the Venatori grabbed me. You did a good job polishing her up.
I was happy to help. Besides, Nev might starve without your cart.
Yeah, well, free fish next time. You too, Gallus.
Sure, Hal. Rana, I've got someone for you to meet.
Right. I'm almost finished here.
Good reading? And here I thought you'd be working our cases.
I got a tip on a red lyrium smuggler who leaves coded messages in the paper. I placed a coded ad pretending to be a buyer. If the smuggler took the bait, I'll know where he's trading the goods.
That sounds like a lot to juggle. But you seem good at it.
Thanks. I just have to put up with Nev.
Well, aren't you sweet?
Okay. What are we after?
We're looking for the phrase Virantium Brandy.
Got it.
Hold on. What's this? Nev, Gallus, and Rana Savas, investigators?
Right. That. I may have paid for another small advertisement.
You what?
If we want to help people, they need an easier way to find us. It's approachable.
I regret this already.
That cynical reputation? Kiss it goodbye.
I can be approachable and a cynic. It's part of the charm.
There. Virantium Brandy. I know where to stop the red lyrium deal. This one, anyway.
Good catch. You might work out after all. Still, I'd prefer you have backup when you need it. And if I'm not around... Rana, meet the Viper. I put in a word for you.
The Viper? You're real. Wait, a word? For what?
Come. It's time you met the Shadow Dragons.
Are you Nev Gallus?
How did you...
I saw your advertisement. I need your help.
Then you're in the right place.
When Rathas calls, we answer.
Cross your fingers it's not for nothing.
It won't be.
Have a seat. I'm guessing you've got a story.
Ahora nos vamos para... Vamos a hacer la de Treviso.
It worked.
Rook, good. We have discovered what Ivenchi is planning for Treviso. When you fought the comic master in the garrison, you mentioned a note you found that said some comic had gone missing.
We have discovered who stole it.
Ivenchi.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now... Now eventually will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
Who is Eventually planning to poison with the comic? Aside from the crows.
People who have spoken up too loudly against the Antam.
Anyone too friendly with the crows. I doubt Eventually is familiar with poisons. I guarantee the comic will spread to the rest of the city as well.
We know about it, and we'll stop it.
After the dragon attack, and then the blight... The governor is a coward who has given up on Treviso.
Better to poison the last of it themselves than let anyone else solve these things.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Eventually from releasing the comic.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Eventually's forces in the city.
Understood.
There is something else. Jacobus stormed off earlier. He did not look well.
Look out for him, would you?
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Do you think Eventually would target the field hospital?
I would not put anything past them now. I heard
There's the garrison. On to the garrison and the governor. That courtyard looks empty.
I'd have expected Eventually to post some Antam as guards.
Eventually, we clear the garrison this time. Eventually's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
Look! Intruders! Calm down. We can escape across the roof.
Fantastic roof!
The garrison has fallen to darkspawn!
That explains why Eventually's Antam were trying to run.
Ahora acá hay un cofrecito. A esperar que se den caña un poco entre ellos. No había mucho acá, pero... Acá.
Okay, now for Eventually.
Acá. Acá creo que no había más nada, no había mucho loot acá.
Bold of them. Something's wrong. Something in the air.
Wait, are these Anton real?
I see the comic is working. All you want. It won't end any differently. Why don't you die? Why don't you give up? Damned dark spawn at the gates hadn't scratched me, blighted me. If you hadn't interfered,
it wouldn't have made a difference.
Neither will my death. My comic could have helped stabilize the city, but it's still blighted, dying. Nothing can save Treviso now.
Maybe Treviso will survive, maybe not. You've lost the right to know.
You must be so proud. Leaving this city in the grip of murderers.
You say you did all this for Treviso, Avenchi, to protect it, but you never really believed in it.
What would you know about the city I love?
Treviso will be free. Bueno, vamos a avisarlo.
If Rook hadn't stopped the governor in time. Rook! I should have wine. We should toast you.
Evenchi is dead. The comic is being disposed of. All thanks to you.
The garrison's a mess.
Details.
The Antam remain, though with Evenchi gone, I think we will be able to persuade them to move on in the coming months.
People are being moved to safer areas outside the Blight. Crows have time now to patrol for Darkspawn.
It will take years, but we can plan for Treviso's future now that it has one.
It's going to take a long time to get rid of all the blight.
For this city, every hour, every day of toil is worth it.
You never gave up, Rook. We will repay that in full. But life is so dull if all we talk about are responsibilities. It is time to celebrate.
For our victory.
For Treviso's freedom.
For the crows.
What an excellent idea. Viago, dear, you mentioned something about getting us drinks?
I think we've done what we can for Treviso. We've shown everyone you can stand against the Antam and the Blight.
Bueno, ahí está. Llegamos a 50, tengo 4 puntos. Como estoy jugando ahora, tiro esta primero para gastar todo el maná, así hago más daño. Y después uso esta casi no la uso. Duración control. Zona duración. Tienen en común esta la... Zona duración control sería. Esta para control de del mapa, a ver. Podría potenciar esta duración. No, esa no, esta está buena porque aumenta el radio. O sea, tiene zona también. 13, esta sí está bien. Hacer una semilla con una técnica de zona. Bueno, estas ambas potencian el daño. El radio de efecto de la técnica de zona aumenta un 50%, está bien. Los efectos de técnica de duración aumentan. Tras activar una técnica de duración, espera 5 segundos para recuperar. No, esa no. Esta es explosión, esta es duración. ¿Acaso un enemigo con una técnica de duración produce? Esa la tenía pensada. La técnica de duración inflige un 2% más de daño a los enemigos con salvo baja. Esa también está buena. Esto es explosión asalto. Y esto es proyectil asalto. Y esto es proyectil con... No, control no me interesa. Las técnicas... El tipo de daño es igual. Todas las opciones activas... activas, que son las cenizas lanzadas por una... No, bueno, vamos... Esa no. Los efectos de técnica de duración. Bueno, esa podría ser... Alcanzar un enemigo con la técnica de duración, no sé. Esa... Infligen un 25% más de daño a los enemigos con salud baja. Bueno, le damos ahí, listo. Dejamos así. Así queda el árbol. Vamos al faro a ver si... Pero a la final no... A ver, vamos... Para acá.
Get out of it!
Me olvidé de venir acá, ¿viste? Yo sabía.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Claro, yo pensé que esta zona se destraba con la misión del gobernador, pero no, había que venir. Tenemos un punto más, así que ahora después veo dónde lo aplico. Había una zona que había acá. Hay una zona que hay que hacer unos puzzles acá, que no es difícil. Claro, yo estuve... Esta zona, ¿ves? Esto me faltaba. De este lado ya estuve, que era la mansión de la muerte, ¿no? Ahora está cerrado porque solamente la misión. Bueno, vamos a hacer esto. Esto lo hacemos con... Es un puzzle. Hay que hacerlo con Lucanis. Simplemente hay que poner esto en dirección que marca acá. Para allá. Dirección que marca el velo, ¿no? ¿Ves? Ahí se prendieron dos. Son cuatro antorchas.
Of course. As you wish. Not a problem. I'm on it.
Yo pensaba que estaba acá el cinturón. Pero no, estaba en Rebay. Bueno. Ah, pero este no es igual, porque es de color rojo. Ahora que es el mismo skin, pero cambia. Bueno, cambia un... Pues una opción provoca abejas. Ese es un guiño a los otros dragones. Supongo que con esto ya está. Sí, ya está. Ya tenemos Treviso. Falta esto, porque falta la misión. 100. Vamos al faro a ver si... Ah, y tengo el punto de habilidad que tengo que ver. Ahí está. Lucani quiere hablar. Estaba esperando eso.
Lucanus?
He looks just like me. Spite, I mean, when he manifests.
That makes sense, doesn't it? What's on your mind?
I've been thinking. Treviso is as safe as we can make it. So, when my contract to you is fulfilled, Spite and I will go our separate ways. Literally, I'm going to seek out a way to separate us, wherever that takes me.
A lot of people have tried to cure possession. Sometimes, if they can kill the demon in the Fade...
That's what I've heard too, but there's no guarantee of success, especially given our situation.
Because you and Spite were forced together?
And because I pay my debts, even to him.
If you can manage it, that's a good idea.
I'd feel safer around my family, around Nev.
So why don't you sound happier about it?
Being possessed. It's not like separating oil and water. Each element permanently infuses the other. Spite wears my face, uses my skills. I know I've grown stronger. So, say I cast out Spite with all he's learned from me. What then? What if I free myself, but unleash a true demon of Virantium?
If it came to that, you could handle him. Or are you worried you wouldn't be able to put him down?
I worry that I'd miss him.
If Spike gets his freedom, it's his choice what to do with it. But you can't control that. All you can do is trust that you're making the right call. For both of you.
I know. But from someone else, it's easier to believe. And it's easier to see a future I can live with when this is done. To strike hardest, one must aim beyond the target. Let's end it, Rook. You and I and Spite, and all the fury we can muster.
Ahí está, esto quería. Ya lo tenemos a Lucanis. Ahí me dieron las skins de... pero no las voy a usar. Porque llevé a todos los compañeros a... completé todas las quests. Le vamos a poner a la armadura esta. La que tiene él. A ver, ¿cuál es? Este. Así ya quedan completos tanto Enbridge como él. Está buena la armadura. La pasiva, el daño crítico de algunos aumenta y su daño. Bueno, la detonación no estamos usando. Ahora inflige un más de daño a los enemigos que sufren. Está bueno.